when you go to turn on your workout and your computer is updating. Okay, so I gave up and I went and got my other computer. It's actually my husband's. So I just wanted to show you quickly how I do this. This is Beachbody on demand. If you have questions about it, let me know, but it's pretty cool. So these are all of the Beachbody trainers that are out there. And then what I do is you can sign up for a monthly membership. And I'll tell you more. I have that one too. That's their brand new one, Core to Force. I haven't tried it yet. I will start it hopefully this week. We'll see how it goes. But for now, I'm just gonna go to here. There's also Fixate, which is a cooking show, but it's all like healthy meals. So it has all the free information there that you can go on here for holiday recipes. They have all the clothing apparel that you could want. So this is a really cool little thing. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go by trainer. So I click by trainer, and then that way I can go down to who I'm doing today. I'm going back to Body Beast. But say I wanted to do a different type, I could search by cardio, I could search by weightlifting. But these are all of their different trainers that they have. Again, I'm gonna go back up here and I'm gonna choose Sagi because I wanna do Body Beast. And there he is. So if I choose him, then I go down here and I get, there's Body Beast, there's the Hammer and Chisel, and there's Sagi's BOD exclusives. So you can only do these specific workouts if you have Beachbody on demand. I like these routines that he has here because they are tailored for the gym. So you can utilize all your different gym equipment, where when you do Body Beast, it's more tailored to home workouts. But that is what we're gonna do since we are at home. We're gonna do a Balti Beast. I've never done the routine that we're fixing to do right now. It is one of their new ones. After I bought the program, hang on, there is a loud truck. After I bought this program years ago and did it, they added a couple of new workouts on here that weren't included. So it's on here now, so I'm gonna use those. But look, so these are cool. You can add it to your Spotify playlist. You can do the fitness guide. It's all here. You can download it. That's your cookbook is down here under eating. You can download it, and then you have all the recipes, the meal plan. It is a 12-week meal plan set up for you for each of the stages. So it'll have a build stage, a bulk stage, and then the cut stage. So it's kind of like if you're prepping for a competition, you could still go by this. It also has the B-Step calendar, which only is those 2 workouts. So the one that I did was the workout calendar here. Once you click on it, you can actually download the calendar, but I already did that, so let me show you. So this is I'm going to be doing the Huge Beast, and I've kind of circled the ones that I want to do. So today we are on day 1, and it should be chest and tries, but I'm going to do the B-Step. Like I said, just because it's brand new. So I manually wrote it out last night thinking, oh, Casey, you're so motivated. I made it through one page and I was like, screw this, guys. I'm going to print out the worksheets. So I printed out the worksheets for everything else. But they're kind of nice because, like I said, they're laid out to where you can see what each of the moves are. It tells you what worksheet it's for. You have a place to put down your weights, how much you did for your left, your right. So it's all there. All right, so back to business. So we scroll down and we also have the Body Beast Deluxe, which I've never done either. So maybe we'll do it one day. It shows me here that it's gonna take me 56 minutes to complete the workout. So this is one of his longer ones. So we need to get moving because I have to go to work. So it's B-Step, chest, shoulders, and tries. And then I'll show you what it looks like once it comes up, hopefully. I want to see if I can get it to hook up to my TV up there. I gotta go buy an adapter. Here we go. This is the equipment you need: a bench, weights, easy bar curl, jump mat, worksheet pen, water, and towel.
The beast is here, and today we're gonna do beast up chest, shoulder, and triceps.
And we're just live streaming now from Wi-Fi.
And this is definitely something you have not experienced before. Guarantee you. So, are you ready to be with me? Are you ready to join me? Are you ready to do whatever it takes? I know you do. Let's start with a warm-up. First move, walk to a plank.
So it shows you how much time you have left in the move, how much time you have left in the entire workout, and then over here it tells you the name and kind of shows you where you're at. You can pause it, you can turn up your volume. But he shows you each of the moves, so it's really great so you can make sure you have good form.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Meal prep. Important to your gains, important to your losses.
And don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah.
Holy cow, guys. That was hardcore. That was great. I am out of breath because obviously I just finished up the Body Beast Up chest, shoulders, and triceps. And oh my gosh, guys, look. I have amazing pump right now in my shoulders. Let me just stand up and shoo. So I have some good. I'm feeling great. I failed on some of this stuff. I've never watched the video through to see what to expect. I did have the stuff written down, but to actually do it with weight is something totally different. So he has you start out, he has a mixture of all kinds of things. So you're doing a progressive set, which is where you start out doing 15, 12, 8, 6, 6, 8. And so you start at a lower weight, you do a middle weight, a heavy weight, and then he catches you off and he says, get a super heavy weight. So you're gonna go even heavier than what you thought your heavy weight was. And so you're sitting here going, crap, am I even gonna be able to get this up? So he has you do that, and then he has you do the super heavy weight again, and then your last one's back down to your heavy. And the pace that he has you do, guys, I cannot tell you enough how much the pace makes such a huge difference in everything. I go to the gym every day and I work out for an hour, but I feel like I just got my butt handed to me today, absolutely handed to me, because of the fact that it is the pace. You just don't have a whole lot of downtime. There's a couple of times I thought maybe he gave me a little bit too much time, but I secretly am glad he gave me too much time because I think I needed it. So after you do the incline dumbbell press, he goes over to a giant set. A giant set is where you do 3 moves consecutively. So that means you just go to one move, to another move, to no move, with no rest in between, really. So he has you do 12, 10, 8. Again, he plays around with the speed of the lift. So he may have you go slow down and then explode up. He may have you go just slow the whole time. So he really plays around with it. And even I noticed, depending on which set he was on, depends on his pace. So it's not the same pace every single time he did it, because I found myself, I'd go at the slow pace that he had originally, and then the next time we go through, he's going at a faster pace and I was behind them. So again, yeah, you could probably take this routine to the gym and do it on your own. But again, man, I highly suggest, and yes, I am a Beachbody coach, but as any of you know who have been a subscriber, I do not push my business on anyone. I hardly ever even talk about my business. But from not doing on demand, and I've had it for probably over a year now, but I've never really done too much with it. But again, I highly, highly suggest, if you're gonna do this routine, invest, get Beachbody on demand, because then you can stay with his pace. He walks you through correct form, because again, correct form is super key. When I would do my chest routine, when I went to the gym, I would do it more like a powerlifting style, so I would have a huge arch in my back when I was doing my chest press. Where here, he gets on to you if you don't have your chest and your back, or not your chest, but your whole back, the lumbar, all of it, your glutes, everything has to be flat on that bench. And even as you go down to the floor at one point, I didn't do it on the floor just because I don't want to get on the floor. But again, his whole purpose behind it was so that you don't have any cheating and you keep your chest open and your back stays on. Because sometimes you'll have a tendency to put a little bit of an arch in between your shoulder blades, and that's almost like helping in a cheating fashion in his eyes. So by staying on the floor, it's keeping your shoulder blades flat where you can't arch into the middle of them. Anyway, so you do chest press, into flies, into push-ups. I failed on the push-ups, but I was happy with my numbers. On my incline dumbbell press, the first move, I forgot to tell you my numbers on that. I started out with 12s, and then I went to 15, 30, 35, 35, and then 30. Again, those are some high numbers. I didn't know if I'd be able to get the 35 up because, again, by the time you get there, you're dead. On the chest press, I did the same thing. I did 30, 35, 35. My flies, I stuck with 15s the whole time, and then push-ups, you're supposed to do 10 each time, and I did 10, 9, 8. So I sucked. Those are hard. After that, I went over and I did a decline dumbbell press. This one I completely screwed up. I was thinking he has you do 6 sets of 7, and so I was thinking, oh, we'll have a little break in between and I'll go up in my weight. No, no, no. Pick one weight because you do not put it down. He has you do 7, and then you have to hold it for 10 seconds and then go back into 7. Hold it for 10 seconds, and he keeps repeating that. I couldn't even do it. I did 3 sets and I gave up. I started out with too heavy a weight. I started out with 15s, and holding them for that, I made it through 15 super easy, but then holding them and then going back into it, I made it through the second round, and I had to drop them because I couldn't hold it anymore after the second time. So then I was like, oh, I'll just get 12s. Yeah, no. I did 12s for 2 rounds, and then I just sat out the last 2 rounds because I was exhausted. So now I know. I made a notation on my numbers. I put X's by them to let me know that I didn't do them because I failed. So that way I will remember to start at a lower weight next time. After that, he has you do a really unique one. It took me a little bit to figure out exactly the movement of it. He walks you through it and he tells you how to do it, but again, it's totally different when you're doing it. I wish he was here with me where he could hold my hands exactly where he wants them. You have to super concentrate on keeping them as low as possible as you go up, and you're supposed to go all the way up past your head and then keep them at a level and circle them back down all the way to your pelvic area and then slowly bring them up through your chest again. Those were interesting. I didn't get the right weight at all on those. I was too light. I started out with 5s and then I moved up to 7s thinking, oh, we're gonna do a whole lot. No, you only do 2 sets of 10. So I went a little light there, so I put a notation so I would go up next week. He then has you do decline push-ups. Because of my failure of my push-ups the first time, this time I left my feet a little bit more on the bench. The bench that I'm using again puts me at an even higher decline than my regular bench, and I think that could be part of the problem. That and I am just a weakling because I haven't done decline push-ups in so long. So he has you do a superset of those too. And again, it's just 2 sets of 10. You wouldn't think it's a big deal, but it was hard. The last shoulder that he did really, no, I guess you do one more shoulder. So then he has you go into military presses. You do 15, 12, 8, 6, 6, 8. So again, this is one of those, when you get to 6, he tells you to get a super heavy weight and you do 2 sets of super heavy weight at 6, and then you drop down to your heavy weight for the last set of 8. So my numbers were 20, 20, 25, 30, 30, 25. So 30 was my super heavy weight. And I barely got those up. And it's kind of funny, again, like I said, it's his timing, guys. Finding the perfect weight that's gonna challenge you but still allow you to get through it is kind of complicated the first time. So I feel like my next time I'm gonna do even better than what I did today. That's my goal. But I feel like I did an amazing job today, so I'll give myself a pat on the back. The other one that I did a little bit light on, again, trying to find the correct weight was a little bit difficult for me, was the reverse grip. It's supposed to be with an easy bar, so let's see if I can stand up a little bit. So you would want to hold your weights as so if you don't have an easy bar. So hold your hands in the position where you would, and you would start low by your hip area down here, and then as you raise up, you raise up and you squeeze, so you're really hitting the front interior part of your shoulders. That was really good. I enjoyed that move. I've seen it before, but I've never really implemented it into any of my routines. I did not have an easy bar here, so I just used 2 sets of dumbbells. So just be sure that you keep your hands in that form and you'll be good. And then the other thing that I did notice was I was bringing them in almost, and you have to remember that with a bar, you're not gonna do that. So you wanna try to keep your arms at the exact same come up as so, don't come up as so, because then it becomes more of a chest movement at the top. So I caught myself doing that a couple of times, so you'll notice that in the video. Do not judge me. So you do 12, 10, 8, 8. On those, I use 7 pounds. So I did 7, 7, 8, and then I went down for 7 on my drop set. I think next time I'll go up. I was expecting it to be a little bit more challenging than what it was. However, it was still challenging. So it's kind of like, where do you go? Because I don't think I have any 9s. I think I only have 5, 7, 8, and then to 10s. So I don't know if I can do 10s. We'll try it and see what happens next time. And then the last one was the tricep kickbacks, which I did not write down my numbers. I did 7, 8, 10s. 7, 8, 10, and then 8, because you do a drop set on this one. So you do 12, 10, 8, 8. And again, my weights that I used were 7, 8, 10, and then drop set 2 and 8. Here's one little tip that I'll give you that I noticed. A lot of times when I do a tricep kickback, my triceps are fat right now, so don't judge my triceps. But a lot of times when I would go into a tricep kickback position, I'll find that I almost relax when I get to this position. But if you really concentrate on pulling up your elbow, flexing it a little bit more and really squeezing, you'll feel it all back here into your tricep area a little bit more. See, I'm gonna blame it on the tattoo blocks because I have it, I can feel it. So just really concentrate on that and then pull your shoulder and everything into your body. Another thing that I noticed that I do, and you might do it too, so kind of concentrate to what you're doing. Another thing that I noticed is you're not concentrating so much on the weight, you're concentrating more on your form. So you can go with a lighter weight, where when I've been doing these in the gym, I usually go heavy, so I almost swing it and like push it up. Here, he doesn't want any cheating. You want to stay in that really nice, strict form. So I was able to use a lighter weight. But what I was gonna say is, because I'm so used to cheating, I notice that when I do it, I'll turn just a little bit. So I have to concentrate on keeping my body facing this direction, hips focused in, because I find that my hips will do a slight little angle to whatever direction I'm doing my tricep in. Even if I'm keeping my body here, my hips turning, so it's almost causing you to hit a little bit different part of your tricep. So again, that's a cheat. I personally didn't realize I was doing it until today, and I could feel that I was doing it. And once I started feeling it, then I started really paying attention to my body, and that's when I realized how bad I was doing it. So those are just my tips. Overall, for today's routine, I will have to give Sagi a huge 2 thumbs up for this routine. And there's a female in it, which I was super excited to see, because originally when Body Beast came out, it was just gentlemen that were in it. And there was a huge group of women that came together and started a group called Body Beast for Women. It is a closed group on Facebook. I don't even know if I'm a member there anymore because I haven't been doing Body Beast. But it's a great group of ladies that really support each other, that love to do weightlifting, all ages, so a little shout out to them. But I guess the geese finally figured it out over the years that the ladies like Body Beast too. So it was really cool that he added a lady into the routine today. I hope she's in the other beast up leg routine that he has. But again, I will wrap this up for today. This is getting there. I have to go get ready for work, shower real fast, and then be out of here. I work tonight till 9 o'clock. And then maybe I will try tomorrow to get up a little bit earlier so I can do core de force, because I do want to do that as my cardio now as well, because I am getting a little bit fluffy and I'm not happy with that. So anyway, we'll add that in. But tomorrow is going to be build legs, so I will be sure that I carry you on. I'm going to try to do daily vlogs for you as I go through my journey, so that way you can kind of see where I'm at. That's where I'm at today, guys. I hope you're enjoying the video. Like I said, I haven't done Body Beast in years. The last time I did this program was when I first started doing really a weightlifting program. I had done P90X and stuff, but it had been so long ago. So this was my first true weightlifting program that I got back into a couple years ago, and kind of haven't stopped since then. And I really enjoyed my results last time. I did it with my husband Philip and our real good friend Dave. So if you want to see gentlemen doing the program and see their results, they are on my YouTube channel. You just have to search back like 2-3 years, something like that. Maybe longer than that now. I don't know. It's been a while since the program first came out. But this time, it's just going to be me here in my home gym, and we'll see what we can do. Anyway, I will catch y'all tomorrow. Thanks for following, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It does me a huge favor. Click below, like my video, and share it around, and I will see y'all later. Bye, guys. Anyway, I will catch y'all tomorrow. Thanks for following, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It does me a huge favor. Click below, like my video, and share it around, and I will see y'all later.